Well, hey everybody. Do you hear that sound? Do you know what that sound is? That is the sound of silence. Why? Why is there silence? Well, when I woke up this morning and I looked at my phone, I opened up the YouTube Studio app. That's where we content creators go to, play with the videos, change the details, and such. And lo and behold, I saw that I had a copyright claim. And it was for my last video that I made. And anybody who knows me and's been watching me for a while knows that I recently composed my own music for my streams. So if you're like me, you're wondering, if you composed your own music, how did you get copyrighted? And that's a question that I have yet to answer. And I am disputing the claim. But to spend the time making the music just solely so I didn't get copyrighted, and then to get copyrighted for my own music is just really, really offensive, and it just doesn't feel good. I'm not going to talk too much more about it, but I will say, yeah, YouTube. I hope you fix your stuff and make it a better place for little guys like me, because honestly, it's just very disheartening. But anyway, I've said enough of that about that. What I want to do today is go back into the Unreal Engine, and I'm doing things a little bit differently today. I do not want to continue this as a series. I just don't like. I keep having to redo the same thing over and over again, and I don't think that that's going to translate well for content. Obviously, I mean, people don't want to see the same thing over and over again and then be told that it's some kind of continuous series. That's probably a little bit dishonest in some way. But anyway, we're going back into the Unreal Engine. We're going to see what we did yesterday and see where we can go from there. And I'm currently building a house, and the house is I actually have the floor plan on an image displayed behind my camera capture, so you can see exactly what it should look like. And let me go ahead and open it up, see what it does look like. Alright, here it is. Pretty good. A couple of problems, and I still need to finish this wall, and this has become kind of challenging for me. But let's get right into it and see if we can get it fixed. So, yeah, I need to go into modeling mode. All right, pin this tab open, and I'm gonna do polygroup edit, and I'm gonna just try to pull this back so that it's in line, and then probably duplicate it. Alright. And I get this gizmo here, but I don't want this gizmo here. Let me see if I can figure out exactly how I can. That's from object, that's from, yeah, well, I guess it's this way then. So I have to pull it like there and then there. That's too much. Yeah, this sucks. There's got to be a better way to do this. Here, let me see. Select and scale objects. Select and translate objects. But it's the same. It's the same gizmo. Let's see. Lock rotation. Topology options. Options show wireframe. No, it's not helping. Location. That might be a little bit better. It's still, I want it to be the, Yeah, struggling here. Okay. Trying to think. Maybe there's a better way for me to do this. I think I can do, yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna try this instead. All right, so I got this corner here. There's an area that I have to patch up right here, but that's not a big deal. Let's do select edges, and let's select this edge and this edge, and then we'll go edge extrude. And it's pulling out in the correct direction. That's good. So now we just need to extend it. Let's see, from objects. Nope. Distance mode fixed. That's probably gonna be good. Let's change this to what, 400? It's almost there, I think. Maybe it is there. It's almost there. I think probably that angle can be just a few degrees more that way. Okay, that's skewing it. So let me select all these faces and then just rotate them slightly. Yeah. All right, so let's go to select faces. Deselect that. This one, and then there's another one on the other side. This one. Let's see. That might actually work too. If I can just extrude this in this direction. So we have a single direction, then we have selected triangle normals, and then even normals. There's a way. See, this is fixed, single direction, and this, select normal. Okay, that's not right. Okay, this is not the right way to do this. Okay, so now I just need to rotate this slightly. Not too much. All right, let's go back. Let's accept that. Back into polygroup. We'll do the edge edits this time, and hopefully it'll be a little more where I want it to be. All right, extrude again. This time I can't see it. All right. That was weird. Extrude. Okay, there it is. Fixed. And I can, okay, I can extend it like that. It doesn't, okay. 400 is almost there, and it looks good on the location. Let's go 420. And I'm not really too worried about that little lip there. Okay, let's go 440 on it. Alright, that looks kind of good. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're going to get here today. Alright, accept that. Alright, now let's go back to, actually we're already at edge edits. Let's select all these outer edges here. Actually, maybe I can just select these two. And where do we got? Fill. Yeah, edge edits, and then fill hole. Alright, it didn't really do it exactly correctly, so let's try to select more edges so that it knows the boundaries. Okay, now we'll try again. If this doesn't work, I have something else we can do. Fill hole. Yeah, I know. That's terrible. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cancel that. Oh, no. Dang it. All right. I never hit accept. You have to hit accept if you want it to take, which is kind of annoying. I feel like it should take automatically. The extra step of having to press accept is just annoying. Like I should just be able to control Z that, in my opinion. Okay, but now we can go extrude. We know it's 440 on fixed. Not a big deal. Except, I don't know what that line was. It was weird. I guess that was just the direction. We can push these back a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna do this one thing real quick. So we'll select this edge, and then we'll extrude it that way. So extrude, distance mode is fixed in a single direction. We'll try gizmo. Here, let me get out of that real quick. I don't want to select faces. Okay. Control click to deselect. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. There we go. Control Y. Before I go further, I'm gonna hit accept because, bro, I don't want to lose my stuff. What's up, everybody? Hey, what's happening? I'm new. Hey, Key Guy Gaming. I'm building a house. The floor plan is behind me, and this is just to learn the ropes with Unreal Engine. Can you see the thing? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was just to learn the ropes with Unreal Engine, and eventually use it in a game. So that's it for today. Well, I mean, you know, I'm still going, but that's all I'm doing for today is what I'm saying. Okay. All right, so back to polygroup. This is the edge that we need to extrude. So we'll select extrude again. It gives me the gizmo this time. And kind of weird that it looks like it's up. But all right, I can flatten it out. And honestly, I don't really need this part because this is where the roof is going to be. But I think that, I don't know, it works. I have to look at it is the real reason. All right, so something's going on here. I think that we can just simply move this edge. Yeah, there we go. And then it looks like it's not even, yeah, see that angle right there? Let's go ahead and pull that up like that. And I think now that we did that, we have to pull it out a little bit more. It's actually easy to see the angle here because I can see all the way to the other side. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, if you notice here, the texture on this wall is a lot different from the textures on the other wall, and that's because it's been extruded. And for some reason, they don't keep the same information. I guess because you're pulling it at an irregular interval or something. I don't know. But the point of that is that we need to select that face and do planar projection on it in order to remap that. And it's important because if we don't do it, then the texture that we put on this wall eventually is going to look really dumb. So we want to get it kind of to where there are as few weird spots as possible. Everything is straight up and down, and the size of those squares is pretty much the size of the other squares, just like that. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it up the top for the reasons that I mentioned earlier, but let's do it again here because as you can see, it doesn't look right. Okay, so again with planar projection, and we want to click like somewhere in the middle of this and then start going up just like that. Reminds me of the Cartoon Network back in the day. And see, this right here is what we don't want. So let me redo that. Alright. Select this guy again. Where's planar? Yeah, there it is. So here in the middle, and then upward. About right there. Except. We're still having a line here. I don't think that's part of the same face, though. We can try to do it again, but at a certain point I have to kind of just not. Okay, so let's try it again. Planar projection here. Actually, yeah, when I'm looking at this, that is on the other side. So let's do it on the other side as well. All right. Planar projection here and then up. There we go. That looks better, but there's still like an edge there though. Let me see if I can try it one more time. I'm gonna do it like here. That way at least I'm getting less of an edge. Yeah. That's okay. I'd say that that's okay. Now look over here. This is definitely going to come through on our model, and you can see the problems is up here and it's on this side. So what are we going to do? Let's take these edges and just extrude them a little bit. Now, the problem with that though is that we can't simply select the edge on this side, and I'm not sure what kind of effect that's going to have. So let's try to extrude the face actually just a little bit. And it's just going to be the tiniest little extrusion. In fact, let's go with World X, I think. Yeah, there we go. And we don't even need to extrude it that much at all. I think that'll do. Let's see if it's fixed. No, it's not. Alright, so just a little bit more. Select the faces again. Alright, we'll extrude it one more time. It's weird, it's like extruding. I see now. I'll just make it go into it a little bit. I don't have time for all this. But look, now there's a little issue over here. But that's okay. We do have to fix the planar projection on both sides. And what's going on here? This looks like a crease. But I think it's actually an issue with the texture. With the planar projection. Let's fix it. Okay, so we can select these, and that'll probably be enough for us right now. And let's not do this right now. We'll do them separately. Ah! That was crazy. Alright, control click, shift click, shift click. Alright. Okay, planar projection again. Get out of here. Kind of dead center-ish almost. And then up. And we want to get rid of that top line. And then there's like a side line there too. Just a little bit more. I know they're bigger there, but I really need to get rid of those. Right there is where we want it. Okay, we still have some issues, I think, because we've got some faces on top of faces. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little slidey there. Hopefully that doesn't bring back our crease. I kind of think it will. But let's see. Alright, accept that. Yeah, there's still a crease there, unfortunately. All right, let's try. I like that better anyway. I'm just gonna try to work with the projection a little bit, or possibly delete one of the planks. All right. All right, sorry. Let's go ahead and select all these faces. I think that that's the issue right there, is there's little faces in between the faces. But I think we can deal with that with the planar projection. See how it just treats it all as one solid piece? Except that. Okay. The side is kind of bad. So I think what we need to do is just click a slightly off center horizontally. Make sure we get this tiny little weld areas. Okay. Planar. And then this is about dead center here. So let's go here. Okay, and then I noticed that this wall is not really on that line, which it looks like an issue with the texture, but actually that's divided nicely. What we want to avoid is just horizontal lines just in the middle of the thing. And if we are able to do that, then I think we'll be good. Okay, we have one here though. And I'm actually not sure if this edge needs to be straightened or removed or what's going on, but we're gonna try to get it worked out here. Let's just try to move the edge a little bit. No, I think that this part right here just needs to be included in the planar projection, which I didn't do before. So let's just do that. And then this one is also included at this point. All right, planar again. And I don't know if we need to do any kind of like offset or whatever, but let's just go like dead center-ish. And I see that at the bottom there. That's almost good. I mean, it's a hell of a lot better than it was before, so I'm happy. Okay, what is next? All right, so we're gonna cut holes for the doors and the windows right now. So if I take a look at the model, I can see that there is a door. Let me move myself out of the way. There's a door here, right in the middle. It's a single door. And then there's a door. There's actually no door leading into the kitchen. I actually have to delete some of that wall. And then up here, there's a door in the back. There's a door here. On the left here. I should turn off that autosave because it keeps bugging out the issue. Anyway, we can kind of tell where the doors are. This is kind of obvious to me. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the faces and we're going to cut them into smaller pieces, and we're going to cut out the doors. So the doors are going to be 6 feet tall, and I want to say 6 inches off of the ground. And the walls are 8 feet tall. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know how tall a door is actually. The door might be taller because there are people, not me, but there are people who are taller than 6 feet tall, and I don't always see people bumping their heads on doors, so I don't believe that is those are good portions. But we can fix them later. Like for instance, we can do 6 and 8, and then bump the walls up to 10, which would make the doors somewhere around 7 foot. No, I'm sorry, 6 foot. 6 foot. No. What? 72, 80, 96. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why am I trying to do math? Okay, but let's try to get this door position right. And continue. All right, I'm looking up the actual model of the house. Let me see if I can pull up a thing where you guys can see it too. Let's see, OBS, and I got sources, and I just need to add a window capture. Oh, I don't have one for Chrome. Chrome. Okay, here it is. All right, I'll just cover things up for now. Hey, there I am. All right, this is the house I'm building right now, and I chose a small house because I am a beginner, and I just want you guys to know that up front. I'm learning all this stuff, and in fact, this is my like 5th attempt doing this, and let me tell you what went wrong with the other ones. Too many triangles, too many edges, and that's not what we want. In fact, when I pull this out, I might try to reduce some of these edges because I have it pretty subdivided. All right, anyway, whatever. All right, so we need to kind of get the placement of the door and figure out kind of the dimensions of the door too, which I said they're going to be 6 feet tall, but I don't know how wide they're going to be. So I have 33 across here, and I believe this is dead center. It looks like dead center. All right, so we're going to make a subdivided cut here. The walls are 8 feet tall, so we need to cut this into 8. Not this, actually. Just the 2 sides, the 2 faces on either side. All right, is it the same spot? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we need to cut these into 8 even pieces. So let's go to insert edge loop. And I guess we're just going to do it around the whole house. I could disconnect it first and just do this area. I'm going to do that because it's going to simplify things for me later. All right, so now we can do disconnect. Okay. And now we can do insert edge loop. And see how it's only doing it on this. Okay, so we need to go to even, and for 8 sections we need 7 loops, because the loops are just the inner pieces. Okay, just like that. The door does look a little bit too wide for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to subdivide it even further, because I'm looking at this. This door just makes this house look huge. So let's do another subdivision. This time it will be on the vertical side. One there and one there. So now our door will be much skinnier. So let's go ahead and click done here. Accept, so we don't lose our place. I've done that way too many times, not hitting accept. Let's begin to cut it out. So we'll select all the faces that we want to delete. Oops. Dang it. Okay. Can you tell I'm a noob? Okay. There is the cut for the door. And the frame will be part of the door's model. So we're not going to include any frame in this door. Just the door itself. And it's looking a little tall as I'm sitting here. I think that looks about the dimensions for a door to a house. So let's take that. Let's go to the other side. It looks like the other side needs to be subdivided as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I thought that it would cut through, to be honest. Maybe I didn't have those selected or something. I don't know. Okay, that looks like it's in the middle of everything. Let's go ahead and do our edge loops again. We'll disconnect it. Seven edge loops on the horizontal. Okay, that looks great. And then one on the vertical on either side. Then might have a problem with that. Let's see if we do. Edge loops again. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly where I'm supposed to be clicking. Just gotta kind of blind man my way around here until I find it. Alright, there we go. Now we can click done on that. Accept again, because I'm deathly afraid of losing my place. Alright, now we can cut. Okay, that looks good. Except for all that. And that looks good too, except for that. Alright, delete. Hey, there's our door hole. Alright, that's door number 1. Now, my door spans 1, 2, 3 planks. Okay, so rather than doing that whole operation again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make copies of my doorway. And let's figure out how many we need. We need 1, 2, and then one in the back, 3, 1 here, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's going to be a problem right there because, as you can see, this is too wide, so we'll have to fix these walls, push them back just a little bit. This is the bathroom and these are the closets, so we'll have to take away some of the closet space for the bathroom. And I mostly eyeballed that anyway. Excuse me for a second. Gotta see who's blowing me up. Alright. There we go. KeyGuy Gaming, thank you for subscribing. I don't normally get subscription notifications, but thank you. I appreciate it. Makes my day a little bit better when I get copyrighted for my own music. Okay. This is fine. This will be replaced with the door frame. Okay. So we need to make 7 copies of this door frame. So let's go ahead and do it. So we need to select everything here. And I'm going to do it the kind of slow way here. Screw it. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. There we go. Alright, let's select the rest of this side here. If we look up, we could do... There we go, perfect. Alright. You select those top faces as well. This one, and this one. Alright, so now we're going to duplicate that. 1, pull it. 1, 2, pull it. 3, pull. 4, pull. 5, pull. 6, push. And finally 7, push. Okay? That's good. Let's accept that. Alright, kind of a wild front entrance to our house, huh? I kind of want to walk through that. Hold on. Oh, somebody forgot to paint my house. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright, enough playing. Let's get back to the serious business of making a video game. Just kidding. It's not serious. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Damn, what happened to my stream? People are tuning in. Alright. If I keep doing this, I bet people will tune in. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah, it's not very interesting. Once it gets more detailed, I think people are going to be more interested in it, because I've seen what this can look like if you do it right, and it's amazing. Alright, enough talking. Alright, let's go ahead and delete out the sections that we need to insert our doors that we just copied. Alright, so let's do it. Modeling mode. Okay, keep that open. And polygroup again. And so we're gonna go ahead and do our doorways right now. Before we do though, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the portion of this wall that needs to be deleted, because it doesn't need to be there. Click, click. All right. That stays. And then we delete it. This will need a face here. Let's see if we can just do the fill hole. Let's go to select edges. Okay, select, oh, not faces. This one, this one, this one, and then hopefully that's enough. All right, let's do fill hole from edge edits. Fill hole. No. Maybe it's actually bridge. I think it's actually bridge that, oh man, I did it again. I'm like Britney Spears. Looking crazy. Just kidding. I didn't say that. I would never say something like that. We're very PC and inclusive here. We include all types. Even murderers. If you're a murderer, why not subscribe? I think pedophiles is where I draw the line. You gotta draw it somewhere, right? Alright, now let's try bridge. I think bridge was the one I was using before. Yeah. Bridge, baby. Bridge, baby. It's funny because it looks right like that, but it's absolutely not right. So we have to go, again, planar, a projection. This one's a tough little fella. Well, we want that nice Cartoon Network on there. Perfect. Okay, the door cuts. And I've already accepted. What is this? I hate when drop downs just appear and then they don't freaking go away. Anyway. Okay, let me take a look at the model again. Guys, is the stream buffering? I've been having a problem with that lately. People tune in, but then like they see the stream buffering and they're like, they don't have the patience to wait for it, and I understand that. It's extremely annoying. But yeah, whatever. Anyway. Okay, so back to my model. My blueprint, actually. Be cool if there was a scale on here. I just have to eyeball it, basically. This wall is one shorter than this wall, so these walls are going to be two. These little tiny wall areas. So what we'll do is we'll have to count 2 away from that, 1, 2, and then this is where we'll start cutting the door. Okay. Now, if I was smart right now, I am smart. I'd probably write down the dimensions of this area that I need this to go in. All the coordinates. I'm gonna just see if I can do that real quick. So let me select this vert here. Okay, not face. Oh my god. Can I not? Oh, I don't have, okay. Alright, and this is the world direction or this is the world location right here. I'm not gonna do that. It seems kind of tedious. I can just drag it. Dragging it sounds like it'll be quicker, actually. Never mind. Alright, so let's continue. Let's accept this. Alright, got a nice door hole there. Yeah, back to modeling, poly group. And let's continue with selecting these faces and removing them. I hope nobody selects my face and removes it. You know what I mean? And our little stoop is off, and it needs to be wider. You stupid stoop. Alright. So I'm just going to copy these faces here. A duplicate. Let's see, where's duplicate? There it is. A duplicate. And I can't even see my gizmo. There we go. A little bit. What is that? Stop that. Why are you doing that? Hold on. From object. Okay, there we go. Worked that time. I just realized I have to UV map those. What is this vert doing? Here. Okay, well, let's stop that real quick. I don't know how that happened. It's weird stuff all the time. You know, we're looking at a visualization, but this is all numbers. You know what I mean? It's all just a lot of numbers rendered. That's what this is. Okay? And when you deal with numbers, anybody who's ever done math at a level above, 5th grade knows about irrational numbers. And the computer truncates irrational numbers, which is fine for very small, operations, little, 0.00001 lost here and there. That's not a big deal. But when you project that over thousands of vertices and you start doing things relatively, those little tiny rounding errors become extremely significant, and they do so in a way that is absolutely diabolical, because looks fine, and then at the 90th percent completion of the project, when you're almost done, that's when it starts to look really bad, and really noticeably bad too. And that's when, consequently, people will just give up. And I understand it. It kind of seems like a rigged game at that point. But it ain't. Alright. In fact, making games is so much easier and more accessible nowadays than it has ever been. And you have no excuse. Well, maybe your computer isn't good enough, but other than that, you really have no excuse preventing you from getting started on something like this. I just don't understand why that is not lining up perfectly. It's the weirdest thing. And then over here, it's not lining up perfectly. I don't understand it. This edge must have got extruded somehow. Well, let's unextrude it, huh? There we go. I must have done that while I was turning the thing. It's fine. This is skewed here. And there's a little crack there. Just overlap them. And then this is rotated. I'm gonna push it back a little bit. If you are thinking about getting into this, I super advise against what I'm doing, at least at first. Because honestly, it is just, I've spent way too much time pushing and pulling vertices and edges and faces, and it just, every time you make a little movement, like if you don't know the geometry of it, then you're affecting it in ways that you don't understand. So just be careful, I guess. Alright, so now we need to move this guy over because he's not in the right place. I just want to do faces. Select them. Select them. That has to be redone. Planar projection, unfortunately. Maybe I accidentally clicked it when I was doing the other planar projection. Alright, there we go. There's the stoop. Stupid stoop. And, if you've ever seen a stoop in real life, it's not part of the house's foundation. It's okay for it to be kind of separated. It actually might even add to the realism. We'll look at it more when we add the materials and textures, but I think that that's going to end up being the case. Okay, moving right along. We need a door over here. And this is going to be a weird area because the door is just barely going to fit. But I think it's going to work. We'll see once we put the doors in if it will work. But, alright. Delete. Okay. Not much to say about that. This wall will need to be subdivided further. And actually, in order to get the proportions right, I think I'm going to have to cut this up a lot. And then there's that right there. Those two basically need to be joined. But we'll deal with that afterwards. Let's just go ahead and try to do this without cutting or without combining the faces. Alright, the first thing I want to do though is move this slightly. Alright, so there's actually an edge way down here, I think. Maybe not, actually. If that's the case, it's going to make it a lot easier. Or possibly we can just move the face, the front face of it. It does have a front face. Let's try that. Wait, this is the wrong object. Okay, so this one does not have a front face. So we can basically just kind of do the same thing by selecting these two edges here. Okay. And then let's just rotate them slightly and then move them even slightlier, but now I'm seeing I need, I guess, first of all, can I just delete these? Can't I just delete this? I don't need to delete it, I just push it. Alright. Is there another edge there? There is not. And also, it looks bad. If somebody knows how to fix this gizmo to rotate it a little bit, it'd be pretty sweet. Because right now I'm having to deal with all this nonsense of pushing it and pulling it. I guess if I get it on the right geometry line, I can see that red lining up with the actual grid line, so that's helpful to know. But alright, so now pretty much instead of what we were doing, let's move these two faces kind of in the same way. Yeah, like that. Push it a little bit. And I think that's good. Now let's take this edge here and we'll work on this wall. You know what? I don't like it. I'm going to change it in a different way later. I'm just going to cancel. Alright, sweet. Oh no. I lost one of my cuts, but it's not a big deal because I already had that done. Let me see if I still have my back porch done. No. Dang it. Alright, well, deal with that again real quick. Yeah, it's frustrating. Whatever. I do already have this one rotated. I see that, so let me fix that before doing anything about this. I think maybe actually I just need to push this edge. You always got to be pushing the edge, you know what I mean? There we go. I think I did a little bit too much. I don't know. This edge looks like it need to be rotated just a little bit. There we go. And then pulled down just another little bit. Except I think that's fine. Alright, again, this time I won't forget to planar project that weird side of this thing. Wait, I don't need that, I just need this. Alright, duplicate, pull, oops, pull. There we go. Now that I fixed it it's pretty much lining up. Still a little weird though. I think I'll just leave it. Okay, and cracks in cement are totally fine for now. Let's go ahead and fix this planar projection. Right there. Cool. Alright, now we gotta redo the cut over here. Edit. You. Oops, not you. Let me do this actually. Let me delete these two planks. Okay. Now, let me take this edge here. Actually, this face. Am I selecting? No. This edge, and this edge. Oops. This edge. Oops, this edge is not correct. Get out of there. There we go. I actually wanted this edge. Alright, now we'll take them and we'll push them back. Okay. Now let's take this edge and push it back as well. Let's see. Just push it this way. And then we'll take this face here and let's try to pull it. Actually, you know what? Rotate it just slightly. I think this is the face edge here, but that also needs to be rotated. Yes, I was correct. And then now that we got that, let's pull this, not that, this edge. Just push it in more, and I'm already getting into this annoying, dangerous game. It's the worst corner I've ever seen. Okay, but we can push this back to, right, almost. That looks good on that direction, and then that one just a little bit there. All right. Now I'm aware that this wall is really skinny, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything about it. Yeah. All right, but we will go ahead and bridge this here. All right, bridge. Where's bridge? It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, there's bridge. All right, looking good, pretty much. That angle's kind of whack, but whatever. And then, yeah, there's going to be another problem here that we'll talk about. But, yeah. We'll get it fixed. So that's bridged. I think that this edge here is very slightly, not that one. This one very slightly needs to be pulled. How come I keep selecting the wrong one? That one. Oh, that's the right one. Perfect. Looks pretty good. Could accept before anything. Okay, so we got to do some projection over here on these ugly looking faces, but I'm just gonna pull that back just slightly. Both of them, actually. Can I select both of them? Yeah. A little bit more, and then that one, this vert here. Go to select verts. Not faces. Not faces. Looks pretty terrible. I don't think I want to select that vert. That needs to be the edge because it goes all the way down, and if I just move the vert, then it's gonna bend it at an angle. So I gotta get the horizontal direction first, but it's hard to see. Is that good? Yeah, I think that might be good. And then just this vertex right here. Vertex, when it's singular. Just the vertex. Yeah. Aye. Just the vertex, please. Push, push. There's one too many pushes. Do I have snapping enabled? That's my question. Yeah, we got to snap to 1. Let's snap it to nothing. Yeah, I think I'm getting the trick behind the angles now. The trick is to... See, I just moved that vertex and I didn't mean to. The trick is to get the one position lined up on the perpendicular axis and then pull it in on the other. Alright. Almost there, because this right here is kind of looking funky still. Almost there. Alright, I need to go turn off edges. This is annoying. And select the proper vertex, which is also annoying. Shift Z? It's a way to zoom into things, I don't know. Oops. The other thing that we could do is we could re-angle this edge. Since I can't seem to select the vertex, I'll just have to just slightly. That's a little better, but when I look up here, what is that? Is that like a weird little pokey thing? Yeah, okay. This is the best angle that I could have ever imagined. But where am I? There it is. Alright, this guy. And yeah, there's a crease there, but that's fine. And then let's go ahead and fill in this little hole here. Okay, polygroup. I think we can bridge that. I should probably be bridging more and then doing planar projection. I think it would make my life a lot easier. But I don't think, you know, the way I see it is you can't do that, you know, IRL. So why would I sit here and try to do that here? You know what I mean? Like, people are out there using stone and wood to build houses. I should be able to do the same planning and calculations that they do in order to make the product good. I believe that. Alright, that's bridged. This also needs to be bridged, I guess. So let's do it. I didn't see it until now, but... Alright. Bridge. Is this over here good? Yeah, I already did that one. Okie dokie. What's going on with these edges here? That's kind of weird. They kind of look like they're sticking out a little bit, but I think that that's just some weird skewing happening from the perspective. Camera. Alright. So we need to project I got a lot of insecurities that I need to project on you guys. A ton. Grab that. Planar project. Probably there. That's good. No, it isn't. Okay. I think I had to grab a little bit more of the wall. Let's go dead center. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Alright, well, we've revealed another issue here. Let's go and fix it. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, I'm confused about what I'm looking at here. really confused because over here it doesn't look like there's a face there, but when I go over here, there is a face here. I'm really puzzled by that. But I think I know how to fix it. I'm just going to move this edge. And then this vertex needs to be moved individually because I'm doing that now. That's what we out here doing. I just think, you know, moving that a little bit probably is a good idea. Yeah. Accept. All right. Let's fix this guy. Okay. Bridge. Okay. And select the plane. I'm also going to grab the one next to it as well, because it'll help it blend in. Alright, let's select these two faces. And this one as well. We have to do the whole segment, don't we? Yeah, because otherwise there will definitely be a line somewhere. I guarantee it. That's okay. That is okay. Okay. Now, there is a pretty big issue here that we're going to deal with. The issue is that this wall sucks. So let's go ahead and fix it. There needs to be 3 panels here, basically. 1, 2, 3. And I'm looking at it, and I think the only way that I'm going to accomplish that is by turning this. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab my 3 panels. I see that, by the way. Let me fix that. That was an accidental warping, for sure. I'll live with that. Alright. So we're going to take this plank. Faces. 1, 2, 3. All of those, and we'll duplicate them twice. Duplicate. Drag. And where are we at? Duplicate and drag. I need at least 3. And looking at it, I think 3 is going to be enough. So let's go ahead and select all those. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just use my door here. And I'll call this a proper cut. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I think my mouse broke. There we go. Alright. Delete, delete. And that's good for now. Could also leave that open because it is the kitchen. But, yeah. I'll deal with it later. So now, the issue that we're going to have is that the bathroom does not have enough area on it. And so we're going to take, not these, there we go, deselect, just all of these vertical walls here, and we're going to push them we don't need that much closet space anyway. It looks like I've done some stuff over here. You got to be careful with these stray clicks. In fact, let me look around, make sure I don't have anything else selected. All right. So, snapping tool, that means we can only snap to grid snapping. Oops. Grid snapping of 100. That means we can only snap to 100. And each one of my squares is 100. So, in theory, I should just be moving one. Oops. You have to actually click the thing. One. Try two. What does two look like? Okay, two. Two is kind of okay. No, I think it's just going to be one. One. Yeah. So that's the door. This is going to be the door to the bathroom. It's going to be pushed back. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and start clearing these out. And my doorway is only going to need to be 3 here, so I don't... That's 3. Hang on, I think I just deleted something I really didn't want to. Oh no. We're skewed all over the place. Alright, good. I'm glad I was able to undo that. Alright, so I guess I had some stuff selected that I did not want to have selected, so... My bad. We'll get that fixed right away. Actually, as well, I think I need to disconnect these before I start pushing and pulling. I think that was probably the issue. Because they're connected by, you know, edges that I'm probably not seeing right now. Alright. So, yeah, before I push or pull, I'll do disconnect. And then I'll look around, make sure I don't have anything extra selected. Yeah, I don't think I do. Snapping's at 100. 1. Accept. Okay. And obviously we're not done. So this, I'll have to just push these edges. Let's take my snapping to 10. And that is acceptable. Okay. Now, as I mentioned before, we only need 3 for this. So, 1, 2, 3. And I think that's a good, it's probably going to be a good doorway. But let's go ahead and remove, or move these faces. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Delete this. I think that's actually part of the floor. And delete this. What's going on with this edge? Why is that like that? Hold on. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, now I need to disconnect these and push, but before I do, I'm going to set my snapping to 100. A little push, just 1. Okay, undo that. I did not have this face selected apparently. Push. And accept. Okay. Now, this part right here, I need to delete this guy. All right. All right, so I see still an issue here. So I'm gonna have to re-push these faces. Although it feels like actually, wait a minute. This is fine. Hold on. This is all right. Let's see what's going on here. This is actually the bathroom. Okay, hold on.
Matt just texted me and told me that your stream is screwed up and it's on the wrong screen and you're talking on and on about stuff viewers can't see.
Okay. All right.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Love you.
Me too. Y'all weren't gonna tell me my stream is messed up? Y'all weren't gonna tell me my stream is messed up? I'm sorry about that, y'all. There we go. All right. So we haven't done much, so you didn't miss much, but thank you, Complicated Business. I appreciate you. My bad for not looking at the chat. What a legend. All right. So let's continue. Now that I know that my bathroom needs to be... See, how do we want to deal with that? I think this guy probably needs to be destroyed. And then I think we can use a little bit more bathroom space and a little bit more closet space as well. Even though I just said that we don't. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get this pushed by 1. We just have to make sure that there's 3, 1, 2, 3 over here. You know, let's push it by a half, 50, because I'm just thinking that there needs to be a half margin on the master bedroom door. All right, snapping goes to 50 this time. And let's push. I think that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we can go for another push. Push. See, we still have 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that guy was. That was weird. All right. So let's take this edge, this edge, this edge. Is there any more? I think that's it, actually. And let us extrude that. And we have a gizmo here. Pull the gizmo. Pull the gizmo, man. Why is it not pulling it? Oh, there you go. Snapping to 1. There we go. And I'm not even worried about the fact that that's... I'll fix it. Damn it. Alright, planar projection. accept. Looks good. All right, and over here as well. Edit. Modeling planar. Can't see what's going on over there. That's good, actually. What about the floor? Looks good. All right. So 2 more cuts, I think. Go ahead and do this one right here. Delete these faces out. All right, and then this one. I hope that's even. It looks weird how it's subdivided right there, but that's fine. I'm not sure why I did that. Okay. Looking aight. Some weirdness going on in here. This. What's that? Okay, yeah, these vertices down here, a little out of line. Let's fix it. It's good to fix things, even if they don't look like they're creating a problem for you. So it's also messed up at the top. And then this one's like a really low vertex. But that's fine. We don't have to change it on that axis. Just on this one. I think this one needs to come out just slightly. Here we go, and let's go to the top because I think there's something that needs to be done up there as well. Yep. So if I look down, looks like we need to push this one on the red axis. This one as well, probably by the same amount to where it's parallel. And then these two, this one and this one. First of all, this one needs to be parallel like that. Ooh, what is that? That looks super weird. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Hold on. For one, I think this edge, this vert needs to be on this line like that. But then this one is like, seems like it needs to be displaced this way. And this way. Okay. That is better. Is there any of that weirdness over here? I think there is, but I can't see it. Anyway, I know I just said fix things even if you can't see them and they don't look like a problem. But I don't know, man. So what is this connected to? This one's bowing out. Yeah, all right. Where the heck is it? I think it's that one. No, I don't know what that one's connected to be honest. We can just rotate. Just rotate the axis. See it? It's bowing out slightly. Okay. I turn the snapping off. No, I'm not gonna do that. Hold on. I mean, the vert just needs to be moved. Let's just move the vert. Come on, nobody. There we go. Still looks like it's bowing a little bit. So now we need to move this guy down here. Even more. Just like that, actually. And I see that we just have to push that guy back a little bit. Because I've made it to where it's in line with that. Yeah, this is where it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. And so, yeah, this one also. Just put them back all the way. And then this one as well. Wait, where the heck is it? You know what? Screw this. I'm deleting this plank. I have perfectly good planks like right next to it. Stupid. Sometimes I do stupid things. Wait, but look at that. That's also messed up. You see that? Glad I caught that. Got to delete that one too. Goodbye. Alright, now we'll copy this perfectly good one right here. I duplicate. Alright. Push them there. And I don't even remember where the walls were. But I do know I need like a half there. I think that's gonna work. Famous last words, right? There. Make sure that lines up nice and perfect. It doesn't. Every little crack will come through, I promise you. What am I looking at? Oh, okay, that's the plane I'm seeing. It's just slightly, it's just a little bit. Snapping. Go away. Just a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Alright, now duplicate again. I duplicate. Pull it over. And we're just not quite at the right. This is not. We just need a little more space there. And that's going to be too much space. So what we'll do is we'll subdivide this. Actually. Trying to see. Yeah, we need 1, 2, 3, and in the middle is 1, 2, 3. So let's do this. Actually, no. Let's do this. Let's just pull the edges. Push them, whatever. Whatever. Here, let me check the chat. I haven't been checking the chat. Yo, what's up? No views. We got 1 sub earlier. Thank you to Key Guy Gaming. Appreciate you. What the heck is going on there? Usually this happens when there's a face on top of a face, which is bad. Yeah, you can clearly see that there. And I have that overlapping because... Let me just delete it and show you. I have it overlapping because of that, but Now that I know about bridge, I can just bridge that. And we can call it a day, huh? So let's do that. It'll look way better. Okay. And we'll do bridge. Sweet. And, of course, we're going to project them planes. That should be enough. Planer. There we go. Accept. Yeah, I see that, but that's not a big deal. Trust me. It ain't. Alright. So, in my opinion, there should be a door here. Like for fire safety. But, whatever. This doesn't have to be approved by a board or anything. Alright, so let's see what we can do about this guy. I kind of think with this wall, the smartest thing to do would be bring in the door and then stretch it. I'm gonna, because I have these uneven cuts and stuff, and that looks horrible. So yeah, we're gonna try that. Hopefully this will work. There are some stray edges that we have down here. They're not doing anything at all. But I do want to delete them. Doesn't seem like I can. That's really weird. I bet you if I disconnect them, I can delete them. So let's do disconnect. Oh wait, I guess I can't. Okay, well I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to leave it. Alright, come on now. What can we do about this? We'll deal with it later. Let's start bringing in our doors, which I don't see them anymore. That sucks, but whatever. I also noticed that this is protruding out a little bit. So let's just fix that. I'm not sure if it's both sides or not. Actually, on the contrary, it looks like the faces are pointed inward somehow. I have no idea how that happened. Is it an illusion? I don't know. Hold on. Doesn't look like a freaking illusion. Yeah, I think that vertex needs to be inboard. Let's see. I have no idea how that happened. No freaking idea how that happened. But it happened. There's some weirdness up here as well. Again, no idea how any of that happened. But let's try to fix it. Alright, so this... trying to see, maybe this needs to be like this, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think this vertex needs to be moved down here. And I'm not sure if it's offset in any other dimension. I just need the vertex. Hold on. Selecting a vertex. Come on, where is it? I don't even... Oh, there it is. Okay. I had hidden it. Alright, so select that guy. I gotta move him downward. Yeah. Seems like I'm moving him down a lot. But alright. I'm not sure if I'm doing that and then messing something else up somewhere else. I think I am, but I don't know. Those look pretty much in line. This whole thing is like convex right here. Alright. We're gonna redo this door. I'm gonna do it over here this time. I'll move it over there, but I just want to see if I do the exact same set of steps, careful not to make any mistakes, will I get the same result? Alright, so this, and this, and then this, and this. Subdividing or inserting edge loops. Subdividing is actually something else. I don't know what it is, but in music, subdividing is exactly what I'm doing, but the same music. Anyway, insert edge loop. We need 7. I'm not sure why we deselected just then. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Okay, I remember now. I needed to disconnect the planks. That might have been my other issue as well when I deleted. I'm really not sure. I don't think deleting is supposed to skew anything. Well, whatever. I've had some weird stuff happen, and I think I'm gonna blame it on irrational numbers because it makes sense to me, right? An irrational number, not represented as a fraction, but as a decimal, floating point decimal. If you continue to multiply it over 3 dimensions, it will start to be noticeable. At some point, at an unknown time. All right, disconnect. I think I already did that, but whatever. Edge loops. I wish it didn't deselect, but I kind of get it. All right, we need 7 there, and then just 1 on either side to make it a little bit shorter or skinnier. Excuse me. Okay, and did it do it to both sides? I don't think it did. I think what I did was I disconnected all the faces from all the faces. So each face is individually disconnected right now. Okay. So we gotta do it again over here. It's weird then that why did it, you know what I mean? Why did the horizontal or the vertical one go through? I'm not sure. Really, I'm not. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that so we don't have to do it again. Polygroup edit it. Faces is what we're after. Okay, I think that's good. Actually, it's a little tall. That's good. It deleted from both sides. No, it didn't. It's just invisible on that side is all. I'm thinking maybe I pulled one of these vertexes on the other side. Because this one looks good. Oops. Accept. Don't do anything else. Alright. See this one, you can see these bendy lines here. And then there's some more invisible stuff on this side, which you can really see when you get closer. I fixed it a little bit, but I'm not gonna, I know I'm not gonna be successful in fixing that. So let me just quickly delete all of this out. All these problem areas here. Can actually select these faces from this side, but why not just go to the other side? Am I selecting an edge? No. Ah! I probably did something like that. Didn't realize it. I know that there's selections on the other side. I'll deal with it. Control, there we go. I don't need this guy. You're doing sneaking your way in there. What are you doing sneaking? Alright. Sneaking like it. Never mind. Control, 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 control. We're on control. SpongeBob. Feels like SpongeBob. Everybody likes SpongeBob. Everybody. That's my dog. Alright. Yay. Alright, let's duplicate it. Should be able to just simply drag it over here. Like this. Zoom in a little bit. Make sure we get it nice and even. With no edges. Why is it displaced? Where does that start? I think I'm just gonna hope for the best here and just kind of move this face down, because I think that's what's going on. I don't know though. It looks it looks even. Did I just displace it just now? You know, sometimes it looks like a displacement on one axis. It's actually another. See that I just displaced it there. I don't like the little square parts of the gizmo, little angles or whatever. See, that is definitely not on the same plane. I don't. How is this side not on the same plane as this side? This one is fine. This one is not fine. I think it's just this one corner too. Let me check it from this side. If I don't really know like the displacement, then here, let me get it more in line. Where's that little fucker? There we go. Alright. Just a little bit more this way. Just like that. Actually, just a little bit less this way. Like that. And then I think they're in line. But somehow, some way, this side, and it's a little too long. Actually, no, it's not. It's just needs to be pulled back just a little bit. But it is like too high, and I just don't understand where that happened, if I'm honest. Hold on. I'm not tripping. That's exactly how that is. All right. I'm just gonna live with this. I don't understand how this one side of the house can be taller than the other side. I think it's, yeah, look, it's like that on both sides. So I'm pulling it up. Jamie, pull that up. All right, I'll undo all that nonsense I just did. All right. Oh, nope, I was wrong. I don't know. I literally don't know. That's all even. Here, let me walk down it. Doop-doo, doop-doo, doop-doo. Doop. Oh, there's a ledge here. See, there's a clear ledge. Why? Why? There has to be another ledge somewhere else in that case. Where? Where is it? Is that it? I don't think that's it. Yeah, nope. Alright. I'm gonna try something. That is insane. I mean, really, that is insane. Are we bowing out anywhere? I mean, really, that is just crazy. I can think of a cheap way to deal with it, but hold on a second. So if I am selecting the verts here, okay, well, maybe after if I've accepted it, I'm selecting these verts. Can't I see the exact coordinates of the verts? I guess not. Where maybe that's in attributes? No, it's not. Okay. I'm almost thinking that I'm about to extrude half of this freaking house just because of this crap. Where does it stop, though? Just don't get it. There must be just a slight gradient to this. And as it goes, I don't see any ledges at all. It just looks continuous to me. It all looks like the same height. Don't get it. I do not get it. Alright, well, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to slope this entire thing just slightly. And that's all we can do. Actually, it would be easiest for me to slope this right here. So let me see what we can do. I would like to combine these faces and then do it so that it's barely noticeable. The pitch will be just a fragment of a decimal. But you know, honestly, it just feels like a failure. It does. It does. It's supposed to be symmetrical. Anyway, let's get these faces here. Oh yeah, all of them. Alright, and now let's combine them together. Hopefully. I don't know how to. I've never done that before. Simplify by groups. No. Let's see, what do we got? Face edits. Extrude, offset, push, inset, outset, bevel. Delete faces, merge. Yeah, look at that. We got it merged. And then it's just going to be the slightest angle downward. Actually, since I'm actually going to have to split it. So let's do edge loop 1. How can I do just this guy? Can I not? I'm happy with combining the rest of them. I'm going to do that because I think this is going to make this possible. So let's go. Selecting the faces. I know I just selected one over there. Oh man, this is wrecking my brain, honestly. Not racking, it's wrecking it. It is putting damage in my brain. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, but whatever. NZH Lyrics. Have you ever used NVIDIA Omniverse? I have no idea what that is, brother. I have no idea what NVIDIA Omniverse is. Let's look it up. NVIDIA Omniverse, platform for OpenUSD NVIDIA. Alright, clicking on it. NVIDIA Omniverse, the platform for developing OpenUSD applications for industrial digitalization and generative physical AI. Interesting. Design, develop, and deploy the next era of 3D applications and services. Nice. What does it do? Oh, I think this is it. Bring generative AI to open USD workflows. Try. Allow. Allow? Sure. NVIDIA can have my soul. Okay, we'll try to look for something. Dog, cat. How about dog? No results for dog? This is not looking good for NVIDIA Omniverse. I'll have to look into it more. Because I always thought that, you know, generative AI in game development would be cool. I haven't seen it working yet. And this page does a really piss poor job of explaining exactly what it does and what it's for. Hey, brother. I looked it up. Seems cool, but what exactly does it do? Is my question. I'll definitely look at it more. I'm not just saying like that's the end of it. What is that over there? Cancel. What happened there? Brother. What is this? What is underground over here? Just a really long extruded edge for no good reason. Can I just delete this? Face? Stretches across the whole thing. But it's underground. I don't care about it. Deleting it. Delete it! Alright. Now back to the work that I was doing. Alright, so these guys, let me check on Easy Lyrics, see if you responded. Nah, I think you're still there though, brother. Yeah. Let me know. If you have any good videos, you can send them to me on Twitter. I don't think you can post them on YouTube. My Twitter is @CodingThingsIRL. I guess it's called X now. But yeah, you can send me the videos if there's some good videos to watch on it. I will find some on my own. But yeah, just hit me up. It does look interesting, that's for sure. Like I said, I always wanted to see what AI can do in game development. Seems like it'd be pretty cool, but you never really know. Uh-oh. We need this piece of wall as well. Alright, so merge. Okay. Now that it's merged, we should simply be able to just bend this edge downward, and it should provide us with a very steep gradient. I think that'll be enough. I don't think it needs to go up and then down or whatever. I think it'll just be slanted the whole way. Let me go to the other side real quick. Hold on. Looks like there's some weirdness there. No, it's just far away rendering stuff. I don't think I have my render settings optimized for my amazing graphics card. It's not amazing. It's a RTX 4070. And I actually find that it is lacking in performance here. I may get a 24 gig card like an XTX or something like that. I don't know though if it's a good idea. Okay, so fortunately we only have one of these issues to deal with, but you see that offsetting this has upset this wall. And we can do the exact same thing, and hopefully it will be imperceivable. It's not going to be the exact same thing, just kind of, because it'll have to, you know, I'll have to do one more bend to make it go with the gradient. Let's go ahead and accept this, because I think that's the solution to our problems. It's barely noticeable, and then once we put the roof on it, we'll just go down a centimeter or whatever, and should be good. Alright, so let's deal with this. Polygroup again. I know you're getting tired of it, but that's like 90% of what I know how to do on here. Alright. We're going to select them all, buddy. You betcha. Alright, that should be good. Do we have anything other selected? No. I see that piece of missing floor. You ain't going nowhere. Alright, so merge. Everybody merge. Alright, now, just like we did over there, we gotta select this edge, pull them down, and then I don't even see it really. I don't think we need to. I think that the numbers are so small and irrational that it's just simply truncated that slope. Go over here and see for sure though. Yeah, no, it does need to be sloped. I can see it. But all we have to do is just move this. All we have to do is move that vert. Vert. Just slightly. Accept. There's a little seam there, but I'm not really. See how dark it is in that corner? That means there's no light getting through. Yeah, no light getting through there either. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Oops. Fix that. We'll fix that. Alright, but here's what we're going to do. Let's delete this door hole and fix the porch. Polygroup. And we're just going to delete all of this out here. So let's go faces. Okay, I'm not doing the draggy select anymore because it sucks. Alright, what's up? If you modify a furniture on Blender, for example, it will also update the Rhinoceros 3D, since NVIDIA Omniverse allows. What's Rhinoceros 3D? Is my next question. I don't think you're there anymore. I'm gonna look it up. Alright. Rhino 3D. Charging forward, available now, blah blah. Upgrade to Rhino 3D, brings custom things like shrink wrap. Ooh, that's cool. Shrink wrap is cool. Very cool. This is definitely something worth looking into. Awesome, man. Thank you for telling me about that. You the man or woman. Can't tell by your name. Probably a dude, since my demographic is 99.9% penis. Which I love. Well, I mean, I love my dudes, not their dicks. Alright, how are we gonna fix this? How are we gonna fix this mess? How are we gonna fix it, though? Alright, I'll do the front blocks first. Duplicate. You know what? Let me do snapping. Snapping's gonna make this a whole lot easier, because these are each 100. Or they should be. They're not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, perfect. Okay. Let's delete this guy. Why not duplicate 3 at a time? Okay. I meant to do that. I totally did. I totally meant to do that. You know. Oops, I only needed 2. Come on, dude. Oh, it's not showing. They're not showing my yellow selections anymore. That's gonna make this a lot of fun. But I don't think I need it too much more. Oh, it was. Okay. I see. We have faces on faces. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let me. Yeah. We got faces on faces, and I can't. It's messing me up. There we go. Alright, but we don't need that. We need 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can totally just map out this shape here, over here. And then do duplicate. And then just pull it over. There we go. I gotta make sure that it's lined up properly. That looks good. Yeah. Except, before I forget. Oh, we got planar projection to do. And I'm gonna do like this whole porch, actually. Those edges don't need to be like that. Just like all of here's what we can do. We can go perspective top, and that's gonna make it a lot easier to select these, because my box is gonna be perfectly in line with the world boxes. So it's a lot longer than I thought it was. Okay, we can do the planar projection from here as well. I actually want them to be more focused than that. I guess because I'm doing a lot at once. It needs to be zoomed out. That's actually not good at all. You gotta do it again. I can just zoom in a little bit. I gotta be careful not to select the faces that are, you know, on the other side. Anyway, whatever. Planer. I think I could start at the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we go. Yeah. That's good. Accept. I actually think that will turn out really nice. For no reason. I have no reason to think that. Okay. Now, back to perspective mode. And first thing I see is the first thing I'm going to fix. This wow. Alright, what are we going to do? Modeling. Gotta click it first. Annoying. Polygroup. And I just need to copy 3 blanks. Okay. Modeling. Duplicate. Let me drag it over. Really make sure that it's in line. Turn off that snapping. I think it ain't. There we go. I saw it. Alright, that ain't working. Let me accept that real quick. I don't even see a crease on this wall. Do you? Yeah, I don't. I see bad planar project. Ooh, ooh. I see a crease. I can see it, brother. It's not even where I was at, was it? Hold on. Yeah, this is a different thing altogether. This is a different problem. No, wait, that is where I was. Wasn't it? Alright, whatever. It's here. And, what's annoying is that it's always been there. Okay. Can barely see it. But let's do extruding the edges. Kind of looks like it's... never mind, I'm not gonna guess. I do want to make sure I'm in the right spot. I'm pretty sure this is it. Okay, and I have no idea if it needs to go which way. Alright. Kind of looks like it's taking the edge with it. Can we do weld? Must be exactly 2 edges. Does it have to be boundary edges? Fill hole? Can't fill. I think I must have moved this face. Must have. I think I was in the wrong spot. Now that overlaps there. And I think it will have stretched the face, but I'm not sure. Except I don't see any more crack. I see one here though, but this is something we just did. I think it's reasonable to expect these cracks a lot of different places. Is there a crack down here? I think there is, but again, I wanted that crack for the concrete. Makes it look a little bit more realistic. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need all these, just need this side. Okay. The top one and then the other side. And we're just gonna move it just a tiny hair. I think I can see it overlapping, so we'll accept it. There we go. Crack is gone. All right, let's fix these planers. You can still see the door there. That'll be enough right there. Planer. Kind of, sort of, dead center. That looks good. Accept. Oh, we got a missing face here. I didn't really expect that to work, but man, it worked. And we got a missing square here. Actually, we need to pull it over just a little bit more. And then this edge here, that doesn't even need to be there. But we'll go ahead and push it back. I'm not sure if the edges go away whenever you put them on top of each other completely. I don't think so. Yeah, because sometimes the shape will require two edges to be right on top of one another. That doesn't make sense. All right, I gotta deselect these. Select this one. Looks like it's angled though. And then if I look down here, this I can see that this is skewed in that direction, which is not good. But that's fixed. Basically, I'm just saying I think I just need to push the vert, not the entire edge. Ah, that looks amazing. And it's definitely satisfying to see it come together. Okay, let's fix this. Now, what exactly happened here? I moved something. Looks like those are up. Both of these are up. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if that's skewed further, but whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. All right, duplicate this guy, move him over. Okay, so here I can see some displacement there. I think that this is rotated. Now I'm kind of thinking that this needs to be raised. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's really hard to see things as they are. Okay, I just need the vertex there. Nice. Go back in the kitchen and look at that similar area there. Alright. I'm going to be better about my clicking. Promise. Alright. Now let's get back to the doors. Before the sun goes down here. Alright. Face editing. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Being very careful not to select too many things. Or freaking click and move a vertex. God forbid. Just gonna ignore that. Okay, now top as well. All right, now I said we needed 7 additional doors. I'm gonna make sure that I can't believe my doors are gone, by the way. That must have been a Control Z thing. Duplicate, pull, 1, duplicate, pull, 2. I'm spaced out a little bit better. Here, let me undo that. I know that once I go to grab these, I'm definitely going to want a little bit of distance on them. Alright, so you know what? Why am I doing this? I could just, yeah. This is going to be better. Alright. So this first one's going to be the toughest, basically. So I got to get the angle right. Oops. And it has to be dead center. That's almost right. How does that look? I think it needs to be more this way. Or is that good? No, it needs to be... I'm not sure. Maybe the angle slightly. I think I want these two lines to be as parallel as I can make them. So from there, I want it to be right. Right there, I think. Alright, we'll leave that. We'll duplicate another one. This one's gonna go this wall. Rotation. Just a little bit more rotation. We have this issue again. part of the gizmo. I think we need to rotate a little bit more. Yeah. I should have done the right angle rotations first. But here we are. It's just rotated just a slight bit more. Maybe not. I may just grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a new door, actually. Click accept first. All right. Grab another door here. Bastard. Okay. Now do this a little bit smarter. All right, duplicate. All right, that looks pretty good actually. There's a very small margin on the door, but I think that's fine. This actually needs to be deleted right here, this one segment of wall, but I'm not going to do that right this second. Go ahead and duplicate another one, finish up these doors. Okay. Looks good, kind of, almost. Yeah. Okay. Duplicate this one. I think I'm gonna have to figure that out. Here, never mind. Coming in here. Now I think possibly the right way to do this is editing the pivot point. Let me go to do that. Let's see. No, I did that. So that's for the entire object, I guess. Yeah, that's not quite what I want. Alright, back into polygroup edit. Yep. Oh boy. Gotta select all this junk again. Never, it'll be quick. Yeah, this thing's blowing me up this time. Jesus. What is this? Oh, that's from work. Alright, any chats? Rhinoceros 3D. Yeah, that stuff looked pretty cool, man. Alright. Alright. By the way, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Small YouTube channel. Subscriptions really help out. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, obviously. But I think you guys will like it. I think some girls will like it, too. I gotta get my female demo up. Ooh. Why is that connected? Oh, yeah. Man, that angle is weird. But alright, let's go ahead and disconnect it. Actually, just think about this for a second. I actually think the best way to do this might be just to rotate the door frame only. I'm looking at everything and it just looks like that's going to give me the best angle. And then I'll just fill the hole in there with an angle piece. Okay. 2 angle pieces, I guess. I thought those 2 would be joined, but I guess that'll work. I'm just going to try to make them as even as possible so that no area looks weirder than the other. Alright. I think we can accept that. That's weird. But that's not a big deal. I know it's not. Polygroup. Just delete that out for now. Doesn't even look like it's doing anything. Alright, so now we should be able to bridge these little walls here using edge select. Select this one. I guess all of these. Or just this one. What's going on there? Oh, it's not the right one. Alright, can we bridge this? If not, we'll have to, nope, we'll have to extrude. So let's deselect this one. And we'll go to edge, extrude. And the distance mode is set to gizmo. Interesting that we're selecting 2 edges, but that actually kind of works. Kind of. Yeah, no, it's actually not gonna work. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the subdivided one, so I had all those edges selected. I only deselected one. Okay. Can I just move this? Yeah. Just deselect that first. In fact, what is going on down there? Cancel that. Alright. Try again. Oop, that's the wrong edge. So I'm only going to extrude it out this direction by that much. And then I'm going to extrude the other one by however much it needs. I'm going to put all the way there, and then, well, hold on, all the way there, and then pull it back and just slightly outward. Okay. Oh, forgot that we need the rest of those too. Same deal though. Yeah, that's it. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Just pulling edges. I'll have to do that top one as well. That one's going to be more of a rotate. And my little flap down there is back. Alright. Pull. Push. Just a little bit more of a pull there. A little bit more of a pull there. Alright, now this is kind of weird. Select this entire edge. And just move them inboard. Actually, both edges. How can I see the other edge? There it was. Careful not to select too many edges. And I'm just trying to make that look less bowy. Kind of like David Bowie. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'm aware of that side right there. It also still looks very Bowie. Just from the top, though. I think that's an illusion. Alright. Guys, I have to go soon. But we'll go ahead and get this done. I think I'll finish up the doors and then call it a day. Alright, same thing on this edge. I'm actually going to pull these at the same time so that there is absolutely no bowing, because we hate bowing. Okay. And then this one as well, can't forget that. Alright, let's pull it. Accept. Alright, we just have a small crease up here, which we're going to fix right now. I don't want to mess with this stuff too much. I will say probably just move that slightly. Alright. Accept. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another door. And this will be, I think, the last door. La-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-doo. La-di-dee. This takes a long freaking time. Alright. It's duplicating time. And then where is this door gonna go? I feel like I'm a construction worker, like delivering doors into the house using psychic powers. Okay, ma'am, where do you want this door? Is this slightly? Just there. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Yeah. Okay, accept that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What do you think? Do you think that could be... The angle just changed just slightly. I think it can. I think that it can. Any new chats? No. Yeah. That NVIDIA Omniverse thing looks really cool. I'm definitely going to have to check it out, brother. Anyway, thanks for watching. Still going, but figured I'd take the time to say, please subscribe if you haven't already. And like the video. And I think I'm going to go long on this one. Really long. Just really long. See how long we can make it last. There we go. I think that's a better angle. And we'll try to get this doorway dead center. Which, I don't know. Alright, cool. Cool, cool. Alright, this part is going to be the slightly easier part. Because we've got edges that we can work with, but the other one I think we're going to have to make edges. I'm not sure. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and accept this before we continue. Okay. Let's finish this, man. I think that's going to be my better bet here. Let's see. All right. That's actually what I wanted. Perfect. I was beginning to think that wasn't possible. There we go. Nice one there. Where's the other one that we need? I think it's actually this one, which is a little concerning because it's going to look weird. Also, what is that? I think it's just a weird shadow. All right. But we do have a face on there. The face looks good. Is there a crack here? No. All right. So let's try to find that other edge. It's one of these. Betting on this one. Lord. There we go. Okay, nothing else selected. So let's try to move this one. Yeah, now obviously that's going to have to be... think there's going to be probably a better way to do this to where you don't have to worry about the angles as much, but this is not bad for now. I think I just have to move this edge inboard. Oh god, it's a bunch of edges. Alright, well let's look here. Hold on. So no, that does not look bad. It does not. Or at least it's not terrible. Hey there, let's see if we can, a little bit of vert editing. I don't even know what this vert does. It hides the shame that's behind that. That's what it does. Alright, I think we're gonna need to move this guy now too. Yeah. Just like that. And that looks a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to live with that. That's how it is. That's just how it is, brother. Can't spend my whole life making this house that is frankly probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna suck. That's just me being realistic, because I am a beginner. Now this does actually go through here like that. So we do want that. I think it looks dumb, but I didn't design the house. I think that probably there's no getting away with not having that angle right. None whatsoever. So it's got to be in that angle. And just walk it over until it looks correct. Yep. That's as good as it's going to get. Maybe we could find these edges and move them slightly. Oh god, lost my place. I think this is it right here actually. In this one. Is it just me, or did that make that wall thick? No, it didn't, not really. Okay, now we just have to move this guy. And his counterpart. We shouldn't be moving his counterpart, I don't think. It's definitely going to be a freaking crack there, though. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, we do. We do have to. But yeah, no but. Never mind. I kind of want to go spend time with my children. It'd probably be good for me as a father and shit. why I want to be done here soon. It's just this vertex, I think. Little Verdi. That's what I named him. Little Verdi the Vertex. Come on, Little Verdi. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Oh, what is that? Is that real? There we go. Verdi. Verdi. Accept. E. Is that an edge? No, I think that's just... Yeah, it is actually. Modeling. Let's just take... wait a minute. Okay, yeah, it gets bigger down here. This is one of those low ones. La la la. La 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 la. All right. That looks pretty done. I think this is going to have to come out a little bit more. Just to that line right there. So edges. Ugh. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's get that. So it needs to be in line with the door, basically. And then we're just gonna drag it until the angle is straight. Just a smidge back. Looks like it comes out too much. I think it needs to be... I think we need to take a quarter off of it. Okay. Polygroup. Edge loops. I'm not sure how many I'll need. At least one. Let's go with 8. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot. I meant 7. I like taking off 1/8 of it. I like that. I think that looks good. Okay. Get out of that. And then do all the faces. Front faces, no. We need one though. That's important for this piece of wall. delete. I think that's much better. Doesn't need to go all the way. Okay. So, yes. I'm just going to extrude this edge downward. And then that'll be the last thing that I do. It's kind of cool, but no. Extrude the edge. And we're going to do it fixed because I know that the number is negative 800. But it should be direction mode, single direction. I don't know. Okay, extrude. I think this is a sign. What is selected? What is that? It's fixed. Oh, okay. Not the cleanest, but it's done. I'm not gonna worry about the world normals right now. There's no plane to add there. This looks like, yep, there is something to bridge there and something to bridge there. Okay. We're gonna do extrude to cover those up. Here, let's do this. Let's merge those to make it easier on me. Or no, just these. All right. Merging. Man, I never brought that over too. Huh. Merge. Okay. Whoa. What's going on there? I guess I never got it into place or whatever. Let's do that, huh? Is it the same on this side? It's weird on this side, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm the type of person who is good at this or not, but I mean, I do want it to be perfect because I know that there's no alternative. There's just none. It is either perfect or it is not perfect. And if it's not perfect, it looks like crap. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, is that on? Doesn't it look like this is angled slightly? Doesn't it? Doesn't it still look like that? But all right, we don't need to worry about that. I was already gonna fix that. All right, so I should be able to just extrude these faces. Okay, and we want single direction, and I think we want fixed world X. No. World Y. Yeah, that's right. I don't think you need to extrude by that much. Actually, it makes it look weird. We can just extrude by 1, maybe 2. 2. Accept that action. That looks like a crack. It's not a crack. Okay, but this is a crack. All right, let's fix it. I assume it's on both sides, so. All right. Does that look angled? It does look angled. But that's all right. We'll extrude it. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, extrude. 2.1 or 2 on the Y. No, we want it on the X. And I think that's it, literally. Positive X. Maybe the 2 wasn't enough. I don't know. What I do, if I'm dealing with something small like this, and I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess, here, look. It's bigger now. I can just move it. Although it looks like I'm taking that with me, but that's not a huge deal. I hope it's not a huge deal. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. Here. Cancel that. There's no cracks over here. And actually, on the outside, there is a tiny little crack. And I think I can... just translate this just slightly. What does that look like? There's definitely a ledge there now. Alright. But... and there's still a ledge here. So I think what's happening is because that face is open and this side is not, then the actual thing that I need to be doing is moving this edge right here. Which edge? And okay, face edit's gonna give me a seizure. This one. I just need to move them slightly that away. Accept. When down here, the vertex is off. Where the hell is it? Gotta make sure I got the right vertex. It's this one. Wait. this one? It's probably both of them, to be honest. See? No more crack. Crack is gone. Inspect for more cracks. This is a crack. Let's fix it. Okay, instantly dark. It's seamless. Inspect for other cracks real quick. I can see one over there. Cracks are unacceptable. That is wholly unacceptable. Let's get that fixed. I push that back there. And down here, what's going on? Is it a big angle? Not really, no. I'm not sure why I have so many damn vertices up here. Hey, what is this? Alright, and then there's really something weird going on here. Now that's not perfect. In fact, that is the grid line right there. So that's, I think that's going to be where we want to place everything, all the verts, right? Seems like the most logical thing to do. I don't care about that, really. Okay, let me go in this room. Okay, no problems there. We need a door here. We can get it done. And then I saw a crack here, I thought. Let me go into this mode. It looks like just the slightest of cracks right there. On the bottom and on the side. Alright. I don't even know if that's a crack or not, but get it fixed. Alright, select an edge. I'm not sure which one. Can I now do weld? I found an appropriate use case for weld. Maybe, I don't know. It really did a number on the normal mapping. It's pretty weird. But, alright. I mean, there's no more crack, and I can remap the planar projection. We can do that again. Or the, you know what I mean. We'll do it. We'll do half the wall. Okay, planar. And make sure I'm not getting any weirdness anywhere. Get out of here. I know I make really weird faces when I do this stuff. That's me concentrating. Okay, there's no bueno there. Alright. I really have to go. Not the top ones. Alright. Planer. Yeah. Ah. Whatever. I'll get back to it later. I'll do it again later. Alright. So now, polygroup edit. I gotta move quick here. Delete these 3 out. Delete. I'm ignoring that for now. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we'll duplicate it. Pull it. Rotate it. Pull it here. Here. And it just needs to be dead center. I gotta figure out how to use that freaking the numbers, because man, I cannot ever get this angle right, man. And pull forward a little bit. It's something's happening though. I think I need to just believe that that's straight. I think it is actually. These are the bowed out faces. I don't think that we need them. That's what was throwing me off, was the damn bowed out faces. Alright. There needs to be a face there, but I have to go because I got my regular work to do. Shall we do a quick walk around? Alright. Alright, that's the back. Let's go to the front. I'll float over here. I'm haunting this house right now. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Obviously that needs to come down, but not a big deal. Little light coming through there. What we fix there. Just, is there an invisible wall there? What? Seemed like I hit an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through these doors. Sorry, because I'm a ghost. There is some space there. But all right, looking pretty solid. No pun intended. All right, well, that's it. You watched me struggle for quite a while, and still not a whole lot done. But keep watching, and we'll get back to it soon. All right, peace out, guys.